The man who took this video is our good friend, Mark Morgan, the former acting commissioner of U.S. Customs and Border Protection. He just paid a visit to the border, and he was on the plane with former ICE Director Tom Homan. Mark, welcome back. I would assume you guys know what you're looking at there.
Yeah, we do. We went down there to look at a few things, Grant. One of them was the wall and the impact of the halt and construction of the wall. Grant, most importantly, we got to talk to some Border Patrol agents. And I want to say, Grant, look, thanks for your continued steadfast devotion and support the men and women of law enforcement throughout this country. It matters. And we heard the same thing from the men and women of Border Patrol. Look, we asked simple questions. We said, hey, did the wall work? Absolutely. Should we continue to build it? Absolutely. And that's the part where we were there. But look, what the video is showing now, look, that was one of 14 families that was on our plane from McAllen, Texas to DFW. And look, we saw it, and it's happening more and more every single day. People are coming in here illegally. They're giving food, clothing, the best medical attention they probably ever received in their life, and free plane tickets to anywhere in the country. And a real quick thing, Grant, one thing that's happening is, think about it. They don't have any legal form of documentation. So I had to show my driver's license twice before I got on the plane. They don't have to have any.
Mark, how are they allowing that? Who's paying for all this? I assume taxpayers, and they're getting their tickets paid for by the federal government. I'm sure American Airlines isn't offering them up as free tickets. It makes people sick to their stomachs, I think.
It does, and it should. And look, it is absolutely being paid for on the backs of taxpayers. Look, the non-governmental agencies and other faith-based organizations are the ones paying for these tickets, but they get grants and federal subsidies. So in essence, taxpayers are funding that. And that's what you're seeing right now. The airlines, along with TSA, have agreed to, at the direction of Department of Homeland Security, to carve out exceptions for these individuals. That they don't have to have documentation like you and I would have to have, or a driver's license or any form of federal government ID to board a plane. The document you're seeing right now says, hey, I don't speak English. Can you please help me get to my final destination? On the other side, it gives the airline times and destinations of where they're going.
It is scary because we just don't know who's coming across the border, and there's a lot of bad actors amongst them. I want to play a soundbite from Joe Biden. He's going to blame your former boss here. I want you to hear it and then respond.
The failure to have a real transition, the two departments that didn't give us access to virtually anything were the Immigration and the Defense Department. So we didn't find out they had fired a whole lot of people, that they were understaffed considerably.
Well, I told my producers this is going to tick Mark Morgan off, so you might as well just take it away, buddy.
Thanks, Grant. You know me. Look, I'm going to be direct. It's a blatant lie. Our president of the United States is lying to the American people. Now, Grant, look, I don't know if he's doing it intentionally or he's just regurgitating what his politically motivated advisors have told him. But the result is the same. Look, I led the CBP, the largest federal law enforcement in the United States, 63,000 strong, in the middle of this border security immigration crisis. I'm telling you, we didn't fire anybody. He's making that up. It's an absolute lie. Look, this administration, the truth is this administration inherited the most secure border that we've experienced in United States history. He inherited a network of tools and policies and authorities that gave us the ability to effectively address the crisis. And he also inherited actual agreements with our regional partners that made a tremendous impact for us to really address this crisis of the regional issue that was. And real quick, Grant, and the facts are, so the agreements we have with a Central American country, they destroyed. Remain in Mexico, destroyed. Title 42 for children, destroyed. Reinstated catch and release, happened. Those are facts. That's not spin.
Well, I'll tell you what. Destroyed is an understatement. It's not just those agreements. This country's going down the tubes, but I know you're still fighting for it. So are we. We're not giving up. Mark Morgan, try to have yourself a good weekend. I always appreciate you coming on and setting the record straight for us. Thank you.
Anytime, Grant. Thanks for the opportunity.